Yesha'Yahu, Isaiah chapter 14. For Yahuwah will give mercy on Yaakov, and will yet choose Yasharel, and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Yaakov. And to the people shall they take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Yasharel shall possess them in the land of Yahuwah for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captive, whose captives they were. And they shall rule over their oppressors. And it shall come to pass in that day that Yahuwah shall give you rest from your sorrow, and from your fear, and from your hard bondage wherein you were made to serve. That you shall take up this proverb against the king of Babel, and say, How has the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. Yahuwah has broken the staff of the wicked, and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger, is persecuted, and none hinders. The whole earth is at rest, and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Yea, the fir trees rejoice at you, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, Since you are laid down, no feller is come up against you. Sheol from beneath is moved for you to meet you at your coming. It stirs up the Rephaim for you, even all the chief ones of the earth. It has raised up from their thrones all the kings of nations. All they that shall speak and shall say unto you, Are you also become weak as we? Are you become like unto us? Your pomp is brought down to Sheol, and the noise of your vials, and the worm is spread under you, and the worms cover you. How are you fallen from heaven, O Halel, son of howling morning? How are you cast down to the ground, which did weaken the nations? For you have said in your heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my thrones above the stars of El. I will sit also upon the mount of the assembly in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the height of the clouds, and I will be like El Elyon. Yet you shall be brought low down to Sheol, to the sides of the pit. They that see you shall narrowly look upon you and consider you, saying, Is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness, and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners? All the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie and glory, every one in his own house. But you are cast out of your grave like an abominable branch, and as the raiment of those that are slain, thrust through with the sword, that go down to the stones of the pit, as a carcass trodden under feet. You shall not be joined with them in burial, because you have destroyed your land, and slain your people. The seed of evildoers shall never be renowned. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. For I will raise up against them, says Yahuwah Sabaoth, and cut off from Babel the name and remnant, and son and nephew, says Yahuwah. I will also make it a possession for the bittering in the pools of water, and I will sweep it with a broom of destruction, says Yahuwah Sabaoth. Yahuwah Sabaoth has sworn 7 oaths, saying, Surely as I have thought, so shall it come to pass, and as I have proposed, so shall it stand, that I will break Ashur in my land, and upon my mountains tread him under foot. Then shall a yoke depart from off them, and his burden depart from off their shoulders. This is the purpose that is proposed upon the whole earth, and this is the hand that is stretched out upon all nations. For Yahuwah Sabaoth has proposed, and who shall disannul it? And his hand is stretched out, and who shall turn it back? In the year the king of Achzar died was his burden. Rejoice not, Ho Pelesheth, because the rod of him that smote you is broken. For out of the serpent's root shall come forth a catrice, and his fruit shall be fiery flying serpent. and his firstborn of the poor shall feed, and the needy shall lie down safely, and I will kill your root with famine, and he shall slay your remnant. Howl, O gate, cry, O city, you whole Peleshes are dissolved, for there shall come from the north a smoke, and none shall be alone in his appointed times. What shall one then answer the messengers of the nation? That Yahuwah has found Tizan, and the poor of his people shall trust in it.